Hey everyone, this is Kim Reineke again. I suffer from I suffer with Parkinson's disease and essential tremors. I wanted to do an update. I had a major flare up last week, um, early last week, regarding my back. I've had back issues. I was diagnosed with back issues. I have got arthropathy in the facet joints where I actually had to have two facet blocks and a facet burn done last year. And now I've had another flare up with my back. I'm sitting down right now and it's hurting. I was so bad off last week that I was in bed for about 2 or 3 days laying on heating pad. So it wasn't just my facet joints that had flared up. It was also I had a major. I'm going to show you. It's the muscle right through here, starting in the back and going down through the buttocks. And the rest of the pain from my facet joints was going through my hips all the way around, even into the front. So I was lucky enough to. I had called my pain specialist, and I was lucky enough. They had initially scheduled me for another facet block because I couldn't do another facet burn yet. You can only do those every 6 months. So what happens is when you do the facet burn, the nerves can grow back. So, they do have to do another facet burn in order to help prevent the nerves from growing back. So, they scheduled me for another facet block, and that wasn't until February 24th. So I knew I had to stop my rock steady classes. I mean, I was laid up in the bed. My legs propped up on a pillow, heating pad on me. Ice wasn't helping this time. And that had a lot to do with the pulled muscle and the nerve, the way the muscle had grabbed a hold of my sciatic nerve. So, anyways, they had put me on the waiting list, a cancellation list. My pain specialist did. So it was over the weekend. Last weekend, I noticed that I was having more and more pain in my back. So it was like Monday when it had really just, it was so bad that I had to lay in the bed. And I also had to go to my primary care. I had to call them to see if they could give me something for pain, which they gave me an injection of Toradol for pain. My pain specialist did end up calling me and telling me they had a cancellation on Wednesday, which I was so freaking thankful for. Oh my God. So 8 a.m. Wednesday, I was in their office getting another facet block done. But again, because of the muscle being inflamed and hitting that nerve, the facet block really didn't help a whole lot at first. So I was, again, laying in bed all day with the heating pad once they did do the facet block. Now, Thursday, it was so much better. Oh my gosh. I could still feel that there was a little bit of the nerve pain because of the muscle. But again, it it was so much better than what it had been. So I am having to start all over again. I had to call my physical therapist that I had been using that um, specializes, he's certified in treating Parkinson's patients. So he can't squeeze me in until March 4th. His schedule's booked up for the month. But I had been feeling much better, but I figured out, because it was about 5 o'clock this morning, I had rolled over in the night, and I typically sleep on my side or my stomach, and I started off on my right side. And so when I rolled over in the middle of the night, and I always keep a pillow between my legs when I lay on my side or my stomach, I lay on it. So when I rolled over to my left hand side, um, I woke up this morning and my back was just in pain again. Um, and it's the muscle flaring up. So I feel pain going down both my legs now, because when that muscle flares up, it just seems to make the facet pain worse. So, and I'm sorry, I sound so groggy. I'm taking my muscle relaxers and my gabapentin, my baclofen and my gabapentin. I'm trying to stay away from the pain meds as much as I can, but the gabapentin and the baclofen helps, but not 100%. But it makes me able to function just around the house. I can't do much more of anything else. So that is the downside. The upside is the new medication that my movement disorder specialist had prescribed to me when I went and saw them a couple of weeks ago, because my tremors were getting worse. I was having more and more off periods. I'm not sure if y'all had watched my previous videos, but I was getting a lot of stiffness in my joints again, and rigidity, and plus my off periods and my tremors were flaring up really bad. So they originally prescribed the new Pro patch, which my insurance would not cover it until we tried 2 other medications first, because that new Pro patch is like $800 for a month. So my doctor had prescribed ropinirole in the place of the new Pro patch, and that seems to be working very well. It took about a week and a half for it to start working, and it has controlled my off periods a lot better. I still have that tremor in my left hand, and it's a constant tremor. I mean, it just doesn't ever go away. But like I said, the ropinirole, for the most part, has worked very well. No side effects yet. Knock on wood and fingers crossed. So hopefully this will, help me for quite a while. But we'll see. No news on my hearing for disability yet. I'm hoping that it will happen within the next month. We'll get a date. So fingers crossed on that. So we'll see what happens. But I did want to let y'all know, I do have another facet burn scheduled, but it's not for another 2 months, unfortunately. Like I said, it has to be 6 months. So that's about it for right now. Once my back starts calming down again, I do need to start doing some light exercising, because that's been, the best medicine for me, and it is the best medicine, in general for Parkinson's. Um, Exercise and your diet. That really does help keep your symptoms at bay a lot longer. And some of you may have seen the post regarding a therapist that was working with a Parkinson's patient who was having to use a walker. And and this is so true because it's happened to me. Um, Once she had started playing music, he had difficulty walking, but once she had started playing music, he was actually able to walk actually without his walker. The music, for some reason, it sets a pace in your body to where it helps your body move easier and better. And it has to do with the fact that it's what's in our brain. Um, it's not just the physical aspect of it. It's our brain that's telling us and telling our body parts to do what they do. So when I do listen to music, it's so ironic. I may have difficulty walking and keeping my balance, but when I listen to music, for some reason, I can dance with no problem. Same thing when I'm walking through Walmart or the grocery store, and um, I COVID has really given me a lot of anxiety, which it has, I'm sure, with almost all of you. But yeah, if I walk, as long as I have a buggy and I walk at a faster pace, I'm much better than trying to walk, at a slower pace. It's harder. It's more difficult, and my legs feel heavier when I'm walking at a slower pace. So it's really ironic how this you know disease affects you. But please, if you do um, on the Parkinson's websites and the Facebook groups, um, watch the video. A lot of people are going to be taking that and sharing it because it is just so lovely to see, and just so inspiring, and it just can really make a difference in your life. So um, I'm going to give y'all another update, probably in another week or so. And again, I always say this: you don't have to subscribe, but I am thankful for everyone that does. You don't have to like it, but I'm thankful for everybody that does. My biggest thing is, please spread the awareness for both diseases. Um, Essential tremors is such a horrible, horrible, and so is Parkinson's. The way that it destroys your body and just help you lose control of your body. Um, Also, I'm not sure if a lot of you had seen I shared a post about a documentary done about Robin Williams, and it's called Robin's Wish. It's actually on YouTube, and it talks about, which I had no idea about this, when he committed suicide in 2014, they did an autopsy after his death, and come to find out his brain had been completely eaten away with Lewy body dementia, which is a form of Parkinson's. Um, so literally, I mean, his entire brain was gone, and just eaten up. Um, it when you watch the documentary, people that are closest to him talk about um, how he just had all these symptoms and nobody could figure out what was going on. Um, and how he kept on saying, I'm not myself, I'm not myself. Well, he wasn't. And it was remarkable that he lasted as long as he did. Typically, once diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, within 2 years, um, you end up dying from it. Um, it's probably one of the saddest things I've ever seen. And it reminds me so much of Huntington's disease and how quickly that can progress. And it's deadly. It can kill you. So please look for that as well. Um, and again, um, share it. Share all of it. My videos, all of it. This is why I put this out there. This is why I put my life out there, my face out here, is for awareness. I want people to be aware of our symptoms, and how they can all be different for each person, um, and how it affects our bodies. And it's not just physically, it's emotionally, mentally, all of it. Um, Hallucinations, there's it, the full gamut of symptoms. So, again, please, please, I appreciate all of the subscribers. I appreciate all the likes and the views, but my biggest thing is please share, bring awareness to these two diseases and Lewy body dementia as well. So thank you again, and I will give y'all an update soon.